All right, so let me tell you, if you watch part one, it was like Scout, like vacuuming out the inside this cowl. It was full of black walnuts or walnuts and stuff. I mean, this is just some of them. And I every once in a while there's one that's stuck in the hood somehow, and or something. But all down in there, in the dark valleys of this, was full of walnuts and chunks of insulation and stuff. In fact, this box, all that insulation was in there. Anyways, you know, kind of mumbling, stumbling. So now I'm gonna reinstall this. It's only like 8 little screws and 2 push buttons. And the main reason I took it off in the first place, though, was my windshield wipers. Once I got the truck running and all that stuff, I turned them on. They came up, and they got to almost to the top, and they stopped. And they would just go back and forth. They got stuck. And I wasn't sure what it was. And I thought it was the motor. I tapped the motor a few times. And because like it's humming and stuff, and you can hear it's trying to do its thing. But so I thought, well, maybe it's the motor. My buddy said it's probably those like shafts that go down in there. They're frozen and stuff. And so I took the cowling off, got that all cleaned out. 2 weeks ago, I had sprayed all these bolts, 4 bolts. Take that, pop the motor out, or at least I could pull it out enough where I could see where it's hooked on the arm. And I was able to put a wrench on the end of the motor, and it would go back and forth, no problem. But these arms wouldn't move. Okay, I could move this because it was once I had it unbolted, you know, it could swing. Here, anyways, put it back in. Got Scout inside there, and we had sprayed these shafts inside, outside, best we could, and this and that. And finally, I put a pair of vice grips on there and kind of wiggled them, and then sit there and started tapping the sides. Tapping the side like of that right here with the hammer and stuff, or actually with the vice grips, and all of a sudden it started coming a little bit freer, a little bit freer, then finally whoop, whoop, back in business. So yep. And since we have a rain day, it's still raining, I wanted to take it out for a ride, a spin. You know, why not? If you're going to break down in the rain, that'll only help. So, but, well, I actually have some time, because normally I would have to be either doing school stuff or out cutting grass. I almost hate to take this beauty out in the rain, but hey, it is what it is. I'll just stay on paved roads. And, you know, I want to give it a little shakedown. I'm definitely going to unhook the truck from the trailer. And I got a tow strap with me. So if something happens, I can call Kim and direct her to where we are, and then Scout and I will pull it home. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing.